In tonight's video, we're going to be looking at several UFOs that were caught and put out on social media. Some are going to be skeptical and maybe too good to believe, and some other ones are mind-blowing. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So before we jump into tonight's videos and photos, someone had mentioned to me about using AI to clean up some of these photos. I did it before in the past. I didn't get good feedback, but I figured I'd go ahead and try it again. So what you're seeing here is before and after pictures of using AI to try to clean up some of these older photos. And you guys can see there that it does do it justice in some ways of kind of cleaning that up. I've only done about 2 or 3 photos like this, but you can see more of a shape and more structure and some more features in a lot of these craft from some of the older photos. So if you guys want to see more of this, let me know in the comments and I'll go ahead and go through all these photos and do it. Here's going to be another one. These I didn't have locations on, but of course when you bring it into AI and it kind of does some enhancements to it or try to clear the photo up, you do get a lot clearer picture of what you're seeing there. Of course, left and right, before is on the left and after is on the right. And then when you kind of zoom in on it, this is the one thing I'm kind of afraid of. Sometimes AI doesn't do the best of cleaning up some of these photos, but we've heard of particular craft having smoke and stuff coming out, and this could have been one of those. I didn't have a date nor location on this photo. And then here's going to be the last one. I talked about this very little bit, but I wasn't sure about as far as the image and where it was taken and stuff. But when you clean it up a little bit, you do get a clearer picture and some clearer background to it as well. And then of course, when you zoom in on it, you can see that it does have a little structure or dome on top of it. So it does help. So like I said, if you guys want to see more of this, let me know in the comments and I'll definitely take some time, go in, get several photos and ones from the past and then bring them in and show you kind of before and after pictures. Now on to our videos tonight. So this first video is going to be very interesting. You'll see this girl walking out and then you'll see this craft flying there. I'm going to play the whole video in its entirety and then I'll come back and talk about it for a minute.
Okay, don't go too far. Whoa. Whoa. Going.
All right, so coming back to this, it was very, very, very interesting because I don't know the location, date, anything with this. You just see this girl walking out and what you're seeing here is a craft that she saw and it shoots off and she tries to follow it. We've seen stuff like this before in the past, which makes this a lot more legit than some of the other stuff we've seen before. So I'm gonna zoom in and slow down on a little bit of this so you guys can see it up close. There it is there. You see she sees the craft, she's not expecting it. The craft stops and then it just shoots off. Now, for some that are like me, I'm going to slow it down even more and then I'll do a couple of screen captures. There you see it. There's like the craft. They knew she was filming and then it's kind of like, oh shoot, let's get out of here. That's just the best way I can explain it. And looking at this, you guys can see, of course, when I zoom in and kind of freeze frame it and stuff, you guys can see it is kind of blurry and distorted, but I wanted to show this to you guys and get your comments on it because this does seem to be a lot more legit than a lot of the other stuff that we've seen nowadays. But let me know in the comments what you think about this and if you know the location of this one. Now this next one's going to be kind of the same thing too. It seems like this was being filmed on some type of radar, but you can't see any of the information below what I have here. It looks like this craft is there and it kind of transforms on Morse and another craft flies into it. And then the two crafts become one. And that's kind of what you're seeing here. It's like it opens up and I don't know what happens with this, but let me go ahead and let this play. The video is very short, so I'll play it once or twice and then I'll come back and then I'll slow it down. Alright, so you guys know I always go in and try to slow this stuff down and evaluate a little bit more. And I want to get everyone's opinion too. It looks like it starts off as a disc-shaped craft with like a dome on top, and then it kind of flips and it opens up. Now, why it flips up under and does all this, I don't know. But I wanted to slow this down. I'll play it again and I'll kind of zoom in again so you guys can see it. Here it is here, up close. And there it is when it flips. It seems to open up or something. And then that's the part right here where they merge into one. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. This was pretty interesting. Here it is up close. And if you've ever seen anything like this before. Now, this next video, there is a little talking and audio in it, but you're going to focus on those 3 to 4 or 5 bright lights this guy sees in the sky.
Спасибо, батька. Что за херня, а? Пиздец. Время... Что, блядь, время? — 21:37. И вот такая вот хуйня.
Now, what I find fascinating about this is that I've seen stuff like this in the 80s. I told you guys when I was younger, I saw something similar where I thought I was looking at stars and they started moving. Now, they weren't moving as fast as these objects are that you're seeing here in this video, but I did see something similar. And sometimes we'll see stuff like this with some NASA leaked videos every now and then where we see these white dots in space that are kind of flying around. They're doing all kinds of different maneuvers. And we saw this also with Bob Lazar when he was putting some footage out about Area 51 when he was doing some of the nighttime filming and stuff there. I think it was on a Wednesday night. So pretty good stuff they're getting here on camera, and pretty good stuff that's out here on social media. So of course, let me know in the comments what you think about this. This next one's going to be a little bit suspect in a way. It's because the guy's not focusing in on it, but I'm gonna go ahead and let it play and then let you guys draw your conclusion on this one.
Все медленно. На максимальном зуме снимаю. Опа. Что-то. Попробуем настроить. Блин, руки трясутся.
This one could be flares or something. I wish he would have focused a little bit more on this, but this is probably the best point in the video. All right, and these next 2 sets of videos are going to come, our videos and photos are going to come from Chris James. So I do appreciate him sending me some of this video footage and also some film footage that he caught. So this has some audio behind it too. So let me go ahead and let this play.
No, it's like a freestanding camera. It's like taking flash pictures. There's an airplane about to go over it. That is so weird. It's like in the cloud.
Way under the cloud. It's like just right above.
All right, and of course, you guys know I got to zoom in on this. So there you see it there. It's like something's coming there. It's appearing and disappearing. So this is my first time of seeing something like this. So Chris, please comment in the comments and I'll try to pin it to the very top of some more of the information on this. I know you have some location and dates and times and stuff on this and some of the thoughts behind shooting this. I think he has told me before he's kind of in a UFO hotspot where he gets a lot of different footage like this and other things. And there you go there. You see they're moving around, so they're showing you trees, buildings and stuff in the background, but the most fascinating thing is just the way that light just keeps flickering and flashing on and off. Now, this next set of images is something he sent to me. There were 6 images total. I'm gonna focus in on this. And this light was just going down the street and the camera caught this and he was able to kind of show me the different photos of this. So there you guys see there's a white van there. You see that streak of light coming down the street and you'll see kind of a shadow on the ground and towards the van as this light starts to move forward. So you have to bear with me. I was trying to focus in on these and I'll play it in its entirety towards the end, but I thought this was pretty actually interesting and good to show this to you guys too. So you see that there? And here it is here. So let me know in the comments with this. I mean, for that to be flying that low, I have no idea what that is and what that's doing. But I do appreciate him sharing this information with me too. And this last video footage is going to be pretty bad, guys. This is shot with the potato phones you guys complain about. But it was taken at an airport. You'll focus on that craft and that whatever that is in the background next to that to the telephone pole or light or whatever that is. And again, I apologize. I don't have information as far as date and location, but you can tell by what is being shot with that this is a pretty old video. You can even tell by the way he's trying to focus in on it. And there's no use in me trying to slow this down and zoom in because it's just going to make it really pixelated and bad. So guys, let me know what you thought about those videos, those photos and everything else. There's a couple other things that are kind of turning around and showing up new like this, what you see here. This is kind of interesting. It kind of reminds me of the Mexican hat UFO that someone saw reported on that probably about a week ago. So I'll do some more investigation on this and try to find out what's going on with this. But as always, put your comments down below of what you think about this. If you know you've seen some of this stuff before, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share this with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Appreciate you watching.
You